What's your "I can't believe other people don't do this" hack? I have a keyboard shortcut on all my devices where it automatically enters my email address. Edit: on an iPhone you set it up by going to Settings, General, Keyboard, Text Replacement. Two color-matched 10-pound flower bouquets combined are normally more varied and bigger than a 20-pound bouquet. Do favors for tomorrow you. Car getting low on gas? Do tomorrow you a favor and get it on the way home. It's almost bedtime but there are dishes in the sink? Do them as a favor to your future self. While you're at it, get tomorrow's clothes together and get your lunch packed when you're not rushed. Tomorrow you will love you for it. And, when today you was enjoying all the things that yesterday you did to make your life easier, remember to thank yourself for doing it. And, when today you was enjoying all the things that yesterday you did to make your life easier, remember to thank yourself for doing it. I know it sounds silly, but this really helped motivate me in getting stuff done promptly instead of at the last moment. Do I need or do I want? If I need it, I get it. If I want it, I wait for a few weeks, do some research, see if I can fit it in, and if I still want it a month or two later then I might go get it. Turns out my wants are not always there after a while waiting. It's new for me but has changed my mindset drastically. 5-minute rule. If it takes less than 5 minutes, do it right when you think about it. Flip laundry, respond to an email you left in the inbox, load dishwasher, change that bulb in the vanity you've been looking at forever, etc. Set nightly do not disturb hours on your phone, mine is 11p7a. You can allow notifications from favorite contacts like spouse, children, et.al. I use Ziploc bags in my junk drawer. It's not organized, it's just a handful junk-filled bags. It makes looking through the junk easier. Instead of shifting through a bunch of junk and loose items, I'll pick up a bag and inspect it for something I'm looking for. Junk bags inside a junk drawer. I struggle with cleaning, but what I tend to do so I don't get overwhelmed is write out a list numbered 1 to 20 of tasks I need to complete. I break it up into small pieces. And then I roll a d20 die to pick tasks off the list. It removes the overwhelm of deciding where to start and it keeps me on task so I'm not bouncing between 5 different tasks at once. I also usually add things like drink water or check laundry if I don't have a full 20 things to complete. When handing someone their change, give them the coins before the bills. This allows them to hold the coins in their palm while using their fingers for the bills. Otherwise, they have to do this careful balancing act before they pocket the money. For household essentials, buy more than you need right away. Example, I have 2 packs of toilet paper rolls. One is now, and I store it in the bathroom. The other is later, and I store it in a closet. When now is empty, I get out later. Later becomes the new now, and next time I go shopping, I buy a replacement later. That way, I very rarely run out of anything. If you are going to use fresh herbs in a recipe, rosemary, thyme, oregano, etc., bloom them first. Get the pan up to temp, add either your oil or some butter. Once it's hot or melted, throw in the herbs. Once you can smell them, takes about 45 seconds to a minute, add the rest of your ingredients. A chef I worked with hates when bits of things like rosemary or thyme winds up in the finished dish, so we just infused them in oils first. Not my preference, but a nice trick when you're serving picky eaters or those sensitive to textures. Clean out your fridge before grocery shopping. Eliminates mystery Tupperware and always reminds you of something you need to pick up. Spraying disposable razors with barber clipper spray before and after use. They last 5x longer and cause significantly fewer razor bumps. Wash your dishes every night before going to bed. My husband taught me this and it's life-changing to wake up to a clean kitchen. Putting a rubber band around a jar lid to open it easily. It's like a superpower. Living by the rule, why put it down when you can put it away? It keeps my house so much cleaner. Making a double portion of dinner to use as tomorrow's lunch. Rolling an orange before peeling. Roll it between your hands or on a table and it's much easier to peel. Open bags of chips upside down. All the seasoning settles on the bottom. Well, this is probably dumb and maybe just for older people. I have an unreasonable amount of prescription meds. The bottles, of course, essentially all look alike. And since I'm 68, my eyesight is crap. So I write an abbreviation on the top of the med cap, Sharpie or plastic marker. You know, like A for antibiotic. So I don't have to pick up every damn bottle every damn time to squint at the 4-point font on the label. I take a quick photo of where I park my car in large parking lots. Saves so much time wandering around looking lost. I drop a pin in Google Maps when I get out of my car. Not only do I have the exact location on the map, I get step-by-step directions to it. Edit for replies. No, it won't work in a parking garage. This tip comes in handy when parking in large parking lots or places with multiple exits. Think Disney, a concert, or the fair. I just long hold on the map on my location and save it as a place. Once I come back to the car, I delete the save. I hang up the outfit I'm planning on wearing the next day in my bathroom when I shower at night to steam it and get the wrinkles out. If I finish a roll of toilet paper and there isn't a replacement, I put the empty roll on the closed toilet lid so the next person has to physically move it and recognize the roll is empty before they go. Did it at a small coffee shop where my friend had already told the employee they were running low and it blew people's minds. Eating finger foods with chopsticks to avoid getting my keyboard, mouse, phone, or game controllers dirty. Only ever buy on kind of socks that way I never have to match them after the wash, just throw them all in the drawer. And if one gets hole in it, you don't need to throw out the pair, just throw it away and stock up on more of the same sock when running low. I really hate folding socks. Rub your bathroom mirror with shaving cream. Just rinse or dry off. It will not fog up anymore. Use car's turn signal a few seconds before changing lanes, not during or after. I see people doing wild mental math trying to figure out tips. If you move the decimal one place to the left, you have 10%, double that for 20%, divide it by 2 and add it to the original number for 15%. You can get 1% by moving the decimal 2 to the left and multiply that by any number to get that percentage. Edit. Damn people, no need to get so aggressive, it's a math tip that helps me. I'm not telling you how to tip, or even commenting on tipping in society, just math. I freeze leftover coffee in ice cube trays. That way, when I make iced coffee, it doesn't get watered down, just stays strong and delicious as it melts. If you don't know how to do something, Google it. I'm a software engineer and the number of computer problems my friends and family bring to me that I literally just Google for them is too damn high. I cancel my streaming subscriptions immediately after starting them so they run out after a month. If I'm still using them in a month, I renew. If not, I don't pay for something I'm not using. Sharpening their knives. The sheer amount of people I've seen trying to cut something with a knife as sharp as circle never ceases to amaze me. It's so much more dangerous and hell to deal with. Learn how to use a whetstone or call a pro out once every few months. Keep a physical road atlas in your car at all times, and if you don't know how to read one, start learning ASAP. Your phone could get stolen/lost, or you could be in an area with no cell service, which also applies to the GPS feature in newer cars. Cleaning before vacation. I've seen the light. Your web browser has ad blocking capabilities. Put a permanent grocery list in your cell phone's notes field.